The cozy Boston townhouse was warm, the living room filled with the scent of lavender candles, their soft glow dancing on the walls. I sat on the couch, my sketchbook open, pencils scattered, my heart light as I watched my mother, Margaret, arrange flowers in a vase, her smile bright. At 27, I was her shadow, her devoted daughter, helping with her boutique art gallery, my own paintings tucked away, my dreams second to hers. She was my world, my guide, and I trusted her completely, blind to the cracks waiting to break us. "Ava, you're a gem," Margaret said, adjusting a rose, her voice sweet but sharp. "Running the gallery's books, charming clients. You make me look good." I blushed, closing my sketchbook, my voice soft. "It's your gallery, Mum. I just help. Your vision's what matters." She laughed, sitting beside me, her hand on mine. "Nonsense. We're a team, darling. Always have been." Her touch was warm, her eyes kind. But there was an edge, a flicker I didn't catch. I thought of our years together. Her raising me alone. Her gallery, my playground. Her dreams, my duty. I'd studied art for her, worked for her, lived for her. My own ambitions small, quiet. Tonight was the gallery's big opening, a new exhibit showcasing local artists, and I'd spent weeks planning. Invitations, budgets, even a speech for her. "You ready for the spotlight?" I asked, my voice teasing, tucking a pencil behind my ear. "Born for it," she said, winking, her confidence infectious. "You'll be there, my perfect assistant, right?" I nodded, my heart full, picturing us on the gallery floor, her shining, me supporting, our bond unbreakable. I thought of my childhood, her bedtime stories, her promise to make me a star someday after her. Lila, my best friend and a gallery intern, burst in, her arms full of flyers, her voice bubbly. "Ava, the place looks amazing. You're a wizard. Margaret's lucky to have you." I laughed, my cheeks warm. "Thanks, Lila. Just doing my part." But her words felt true. I was Margaret's rock, her partner, devoted to her dream. I thought of my paintings, hidden in my room, my hope to show them someday. Mum always said, "Wait, darling, your time's coming." And I believed her. Margaret's phone buzzed and she glanced at it, her smile tightening, typing fast. "Everything okay?" I asked, my voice light, noticing her quick glance away. "Yes," she said, pocketing it, her smile back. "Just a client, needy as always. Got to keep them happy." She kissed my forehead, her voice warm. "Get ready for tonight, Ava. It's our night." I nodded, the moment passing, but a tiny knot formed in my stomach. Clients, late texts. It was normal, right? She was busy, running a gallery, and I trusted her. I pushed the doubt away, focusing on the opening. The house was alive, Lila prepping flyers, me checking the budget. I sketched a new piece, a sunlit field, my heart in it, dreaming of my own show, with Mum's blessing. Lila joined me, her voice soft. "Ava, your art's incredible. Why don't you show it? Margaret's great, but it's your time too." I smiled, shaking my head. "Soon, Lila. Mum needs me now. The gallery's her dream. I'm happy helping." But her words stuck, warm but sharp. I thought of Mum's praise, her plans, how I lived in her light. We were a team, weren't we? I trusted her, her love, her guidance. The opening would prove it. Us, together, shining. Back in my room, I slipped into my dress, a soft green, feeling like her partner, not just her daughter. Mum texted, "You're my star, Ava. Love you." I smiled, my heart full, the knot gone. The gallery waited, our moment to shine, our devotion solid. I imagined her speech, my hand in hers, the crowd cheering. Margaret's dream, our dream was rising, and nothing could break us. But as I grabbed my purse, her phone buzzed again. A name flashing. Clara. My stomach twisted just for a second. A client, I told myself. Devotion intact. The opening was hours away, and I was ready, blind to the storm coming. The gallery was alive, its white walls glowing under soft lights, vibrant paintings drawing gasps from Boston's art crowd. I stood by the entrance, my green dress catching the gleam, my heart racing with pride for Mum's opening night. Margaret shone at the center, her smile dazzling, her voice charming clients. The star of her boutique gallery. I'd planned every detail, catering, guest list, budget, devoted to her dream, but cracks in the facade were forming. Small signs of her control, her secrecy, pricking my trust, casting shadows on our bond. Lila adjusted a display, her voice buzzing. Ava, you nailed this. The place is packed. Critics are raving. Your mum's killing it. But you're the real MVP. I smiled, my voice soft but tight. Thanks, Lila. Just helping Mum shine. I scanned the room, my eyes on Margaret. Her laugh loud as she toasted a buyer. But I noticed it. A man, tall, sharp suit, lingering near her, his smile too familiar. My stomach twisted. The knot from earlier. Her. Buzzing phone. Clara's name. Returning sharper now. Lila followed my gaze, her voice low. What's up, Ava? You're staring at your mum like she forgot your birthday. I shook my head, my voice soft. It's nothing. Just... Her phone's been busy. Clients, she says. And that guy near her, who is he? Lila squinted, her voice careful. Dunno. Maybe a buyer? You okay? You seem... off. I nodded, pushing the doubt away, my heart heavy. Just nerves, Lila. Big night. But the cracks grew. Margaret's actions odd. She'd brushed off my suggestion to show my paintings, saying, Not yet, darling, focus on me. Her late calls, her quick texts, always clients, felt wrong. I trusted her, our devotion solid, but the man's glance at her, her ease with him, felt off. Margaret caught my eye, waving me over, her voice warm. Ava, come meet Mr. Ellis. I walked to her, my smile forced, the man nodding, his eyes sharp. This is my daughter, Ava, she said, her arm around me, her touch steady. She's my right. Hand keeps the gallery running. Mr. Ellis smiled, praising my work, but my eyes stayed on Mom. Her quick glance at her phone, her smile tightening. Who's Clara? I asked. My voice light, nodding toward her screen, catching the name again. Her smile faltered, just for a moment. Her voice casual. Oh, Clara, a supplier, art frames. Don't worry, darling, it's all business. She kissed my cheek, her voice warm. You're doing great tonight, Ava. Keep charming them. I nodded, the sting of unease growing, Clara's name a thorn. The same Clara from last night? I wanted to ask, to push, but the gallery was buzzing, clients waiting for my budget talk. I joined them, my heart pounding, Lila beside me, her voice low. Ava, you sure you're okay? Your mum's acting weird, secretive. I'm fine, I lied, my voice shaky, guiding a critic to a painting. Margaret's speech began, her voice soaring, praising the artist, the gallery, but not me. I stood, my smile brittle, the crowd clapping, man Ellis, close to her, his nod subtle, intimate. My devotion, so solid yesterday, was cracking the sting sharper. As she spoke, I checked the guest list, my PR brain kicking in, noticing details. Ellis listed as consultant, no firm, no contact. Odd. Lila whispered, her voice urgent. Ava, watch her. That Ellis guy's too cozy, and her phone. Something's off. You need to talk to her, after. I nodded, my throat tight, the gallery's glamour fading, the cracks growing. The speech ended, the crowd toasting, Margaret pulling me close, her voice warm. "We did it, Ava. You're my star." I smiled, but my eyes found Ellis, his glance at her too long, her quick text to Clara. The trust I'd held, our partnership, was fraying, and I couldn't ignore it. The opening was her triumph, but a shadow was forming, a storm I hadn't seen coming, ready to break over us. The gallery's back office was dim, the hum of the opening night fading as I sat at the desk. My green dress crumpled, my hands trembling around a stack of papers I'd found in Mom's locked drawer. It was hours after the gala, Margaret's triumph, but her secretive glances with Ellis, her texts to Clara, had pushed me to snoop, my trust cracking. Now, the devastating truth hit. A letter, emails, proving Mom had sabotaged my life, deliberately ruining my dreams, shattering my devotion, leaving my heart in pieces. Leela burst in, her face pale, her voice low. "Ava, you okay? You vanished after the speech. What are you doing back here?" I looked up, tears streaming, my voice breaking. "Lila, I found something. Mom's been lying, sabotaging me. Look." I slid the letter across, my hands shaking, the words burning. Margaret to Clara. Ava's portfolio was strong, so I pulled it from the Pratt show. She can't outshine me yet. Emails followed. Mom cancelling my internship at a top gallery, telling them I was unreliable. Dated 2 years ago, when I'd cried over the rejection. Lila's eyes widened, her voice a gasp, reading. "Ava, this... She did this? Stopped your art show, your job? Why would she?" I sobbed, my chest tight, the truth a knife. "I don't know, Lila. I trusted her, gave her everything. My art, my time, my life. She said my time was coming, but she stole it. Kept me small, for her." Lila hugged me, her voice fierce, sitting beside me. "She's sick, Ava. Controlling you, your talent, to keep her spotlight. That's not a mom. That's a monster. And Ellis, Clara, who are they in this?" I shook my head, my voice shaky, flipping through more emails. Clara's her assistant, I think, helping her hide it. Ellis, a consultant, maybe more. "Look, this one, to him. Ava's asking questions, keep her busy. She's been planning this, Lila, keeping me down while I worked for her." The door creaked, and Margaret walked in, her smile fading, her eyes sharp, seeing the papers. "Ava, what are you doing?" she said, her voice tight, stepping forward. "Those are private, darling." "Private?" I shouted, standing, my voice breaking, tears falling. "You sabotaged me, Mum. My Pratt show, my internship. You lied, said I wasn't ready, but you stopped them. Why? I'm your daughter." Her face paled, her voice soft, trembling, but her eyes cold. "Ava, you're overreacting. I was protecting you, darling. The art world's brutal, you weren't ready. I needed you here, with me." "Protecting me?" I said, my voice fierce, shoving the letter at her. "You kept me from my dreams, made me your assistant, while you shone. You betrayed me, Mum, stole my life." Lila stood, her voice sharp. "Margaret, how could you? She's your kid, not your rival. This is disgusting." Margaret's eyes flashed, her voice rising, defensive. "You don't understand, Lila. I've worked too hard, lost too much. Ava's young, she'll have her chance. But my gallery, my name, it's now." I stepped back, my heart shattering, her words confirming the truth. "Your name," I said, my voice cold, tears streaming. "I gave you everything, Mom, and you took everything. We're done." She reached for me, her voice pleading. "Ava, please, I love you. Let's talk. Fix this. You're my daughter." "No," I said. My voice steady, grabbing my bag, Lila beside me. "You're not my mum anymore. You're a liar." I walked out, the gallery's lights fading, Margaret's sob echoing, my world crumbling. Lila's arm was around me, her voice soft. "Ava, you're not alone. What do we do now?" I wiped my eyes, my pain shifting, a spark of anger flaring. "Fight," I said, my voice shaky but growing. "She took my dreams, Lila. I'll take them back, make my own. She'll regret this." We stepped into the night, the gallery behind us, my devotion gone, replaced by betrayal, raw and deep. I thought of my paintings, my lost chances. Mum's smile as she lied. She'd sabotaged me. But I wasn't broken. The truth was devastating, but it was also a call, a fire starting in me. I'd find a way, rebuild, make her pay. The office was my start, and I'd rise, no longer her shadow, but a star she couldn't dim. Lila's small Boston apartment was a refuge, the living room dim with the glow of a single lamp, the rain tapping softly against the windows. I sat on her couch, wrapped in a sweater, my eyes swollen from crying, my heart shattered by the devastating truth I'd uncovered last night. My mother, Margaret, had sabotaged my life, cancelling my art show and internship to keep me under her control. The gallery papers, her emails to Clara and Ellis burned in my mind, her betrayal cutting deeper than I'd ever imagined. Lost in the betrayal, I was drowning, my identity, my trust, my dreams in pieces. Lila handed me a mug of hot chocolate, her face tight with worry, her voice soft. "Ava, I'm here," she said, sitting beside me, her hand on mine. "You don't have to do this alone. What she did, it's awful, unforgivable. Talk to me." I sipped the drink, my voice shaky, tears spilling. "I can't stop seeing it, Lila." Her words, my name, my gallery. Like I'm nothing. I gave her everything. My art. My time, my love. And she stole my chances, kept me small. Who am I without her? Lila hugged me, her voice fierce. "You're Ava, brilliant, talented, kind. She's the one who's nothing, controlling you to feel big. Those emails, pulling your Pratt show? That's not a mom. That's a thief, stealing your light." I nodded, my chest tight, the pain overwhelming. I trusted her, Lila. She raised me, told me I'd shine, but it was lies. The internship, my paintings. She said I wasn't ready, but she made sure I never would be. And Ellis, Clara, helping her? Why? Lila's eyes narrowed, her voice sharp. "They're her pawns, Ava. Clara's probably scared, Ellis. Maybe her lover, or a partner in her game. But you're not her pawn anymore. You're hurt, and that's okay. But you're not done." Her words were a lifeline, but the betrayal was heavy, drowning me. I thought of my childhood, painting with Mom, her praise, her promise of a future. 27 years living for her gallery, her dream, while she buried mine. I thought of the opening, her speech, her shine, my role as her assistant, not her daughter. The shame burned, her lies public, my life a stage for her control. "What do I do?" I said, my voice breaking, tears streaming. "She's my mum, Lila, even now. I love her, hate her, miss her, all at once. I can't go back to the gallery, face her, after this." Lila grabbed my shoulders, her voice steady. "You don't go back as her shadow, Ava. You're an artist, a star. She took your dreams, but they're still yours. Fight back. Build your own path. Show her you don't need her." I stared, my pain shifting, a spark of defiance flickering. "Build my own path?" I said, my voice soft but growing. "My paintings, my art. I could try, Lila. But how? She's got the gallery, the contacts, everything." Lila's smile was fierce, her voice low. You've got talent, Ava, and smarts. You planned her opening, ran her books. Start small, shows, clients, your own name. She thinks you're broken. Show her you're a queen. I nodded, my tears slowing, the spark growing. Margaret's betrayal was a wound, but it was also a weapon. I thought of my sketchbook, my hidden paintings, my skill with budgets, events. What if I used that, found my own space, built my own gallery, or something bigger? I imagined her smug, thinking she'd won while I planned, silent, strong. Tomorrow, I said, my voice steadier, wiping my face. I'll start tomorrow. My paintings, my contacts. I'll find a way. Something she can't touch. Lila hugged me, her voice proud. That's my Ava. Cry tonight, but tomorrow, you rise. She sabotaged you, but you'll shine, and she'll regret it. I nodded, my heart still broken, but the silence wasn't empty now. It was a space to plan, to heal, to fight. I thought of the gallery, Margaret's lies, Ellis's nod, Clara's texts. They'd betrayed me, but I wasn't the weak daughter she thought. I'd find a way, use my wounds to fuel my fire. Lila's couch was a refuge, but tomorrow the world was my canvas, and I'd begin, lost but not defeated, to take back my life. The small Boston cafe was a haven, its wooden tables warmed by morning light, the hum of coffee grinders steadying my nerves. I sat in a corner, my sketchbook open, a new painting taking shape, a fierce phoenix rising from ash. It had been 2 days since I uncovered Mom's sabotage, her emails revealing she'd killed my art show and internship to keep me under her thumb. The betrayal had left me lost. But now, with Lila across from me, a quiet rebellion was forming. A vow to reclaim my dreams, to build my own path, to make Margaret pay for stealing my life. Lila sipped her tea, her eyes bright, her voice low. Ava, you're back at it, she said, nodding at my sketch. That phoenix? It's you rising. What's the plan? You're not going back to a gallery, right? I nodded, my fingers gripping the pencil, my voice steady despite the pain. Never, Lila. She took my chances, lied to my face. I'm done being her shadow. I'll start my own thing. Art, maybe a gallery. Something mine. She'll see I don't need her. Lila's smile was fierce, her voice excited. That's my girl. Your paintings are gold, Ava. You've got the skills. Budgets, events, charm. Where do you start? A show? Clients, what? I took a deep breath, my heart racing, my rebellion taking root. I'm thinking small, I said, my voice firm. I've got savings, enough for a pop-up show, maybe a studio space. I'll use my contacts, clients from Mom's gallery, the ones who liked me. I'll show my work, build my name. Lila leaned forward, her voice sharp. Smart. And Margaret? You'll need to keep her out, or she'll meddle. What about Ellis, Clara? They're her spies, right? I nodded, my throat tight, the spark of defiance growing. Yeah, Clara's her assistant, Ellis. I don't know. A partner, maybe more. I've found an email, Mom telling Clara to watch Ava, report back. They're keeping tabs, but I'll stay quiet, work in secret until I'm ready. Lila's eyes narrowed, her voice low. Sneaky, Ava, I love it. You're playing her game, but better. What else? You need a space, a hook, something to draw a crowd. I flipped my sketchbook, showing a flyer draft, bold colors, my phoenix, Ava Reed, rising light exhibit. This, I said, my voice steady. A show in a month, at a rented loft. I'll pitch it as new talent, invite critics, buyers, but not Mom. I'll use social media, keep it low-key, build buzz without her knowing. Lila clapped, her voice proud, pulling out her phone. Genius. I'll help, Post it. Tag art blogs. Get my intern friends to spread it. You're not just rebelling, Ava. You're building an empire. I smiled. Her support a lifeline. My rebellion forming. I thought of Mum's gallery, her lies, her control. She'd sabotaged me, thinking I'd stay small. But I was done. I opened my laptop, searching for lofts, my eyes catching a listing. Cheap, downtown, perfect. I emailed the owner, my heart pounding. The plan real. I'd paint, plan, charm, and when the show hit, Mum would see her mistake. Margaret texted, her message soft. Ava, come home. Let's talk. I love you. I stared, my heart twisting, love and hate mixing. I didn't reply, my rebellion quiet but fierce. She thought she could pull me back, keep me hers. She was wrong. Lila's phone buzzed, a text from a gallery client. Hey Ava, this buyer loved you, wants to see your work. I'll set a meet, okay? I nodded, my voice steady, tears drying. Do it. I'll show them my paintings, start small, build my name. Mum won't know until it's too late. Lila hugged me, her voice proud. You're a phoenix, Ava. She sabotaged you, but you're rising, and she'll choke when she sees it. I nodded, my heart set, the pain still there, but focused. The cafe hummed, but I was in my world, a rebel, not a daughter. I thought of the gallery, Mum's smile, Ellis's nod, Clara's texts. They'd betrayed me, but I was building, silent, strong. The phoenix sketch glowed, my vow alive. I'd reclaim my dreams, make her regret. And when I shone, she'd fade. The loft, the show, were my start. And I was ready to burn bright, no longer her shadow, but a star she couldn't stop. The rented loft was raw, its brick walls bare, the Boston skyline glinting through tall windows, a blank canvas for my pop-up art show. I stood in the center, my paintings leaning against crates, my heart pounding with purpose. It had been a week since I formed my quiet rebellion, vowing to reclaim my dreams from Mum's sabotage. Her emails revealing she'd killed my art show and internship. Today, a doorway to power opened, an unexpected ally stepping through, offering me the resources to rise, to build my name, and to break free from Margaret's control. Lila arranged brushes on a table, her voice buzzing. Ava, this place is perfect. Your show's in 3 weeks. Flyers are out. Buyers are buzzing. You're doing this, girl, without her. I nodded, my hands adjusting a canvas, my voice steady. Thanks, Lila. I'm keeping it quiet. No leaks to Mum. But I need more. Contacts, funds, a big name to draw a crowd. Lila's eyes lit up, her voice sharp. You've got 6 buyers lined up. And my social posts are popping. But yeah, a sponsor, someone big, would seal it. Any ideas? Before I could answer, the loft door creaked, and a woman walked in, late 40s, sharp blazer, her dark hair sleek, her eyes warm but keen. Ava Reed? She said, her voice clear, stepping forward. I'm Elena Carter, curator at the Modern Art Collective. Lila sent me your flyer. I want to talk. My heart raced. Lila's hand on my arm, her voice low. Elena, she's huge, Ava. Runs the city's top exhibits. How'd you find us? Eleanor smiled, her voice steady. Lila's posts. And I know your mother, Margaret. Her gallery's known. But I heard about you, Ava, your talent, your fight. I want to help, if you're serious. I swallowed, my rebellion flaring, my voice cautious. Help how? Mom, she's not part of this. She sabotaged me, kept my art down. Why trust you? Eleanor's eyes soften, her voice firm. I don't trust Margaret. She's controlling, jealous. Blocked my artists before. You're different, Ava. Your work, it's raw, real. I've got resources, contacts, funding, a platform. I'll sponsor your show. Get critics, buyers, if you'll let me. Lila's voice was sharp, excited. Ava, this is it. Elena's legit. Her show sell out. She's your ticket, away from Margaret. I hesitated, my heart pounding, studying Eleanor's face. What's in it for you? I said, my voice steady. Why bet on me, not her? Eleanor's smile was faint, her voice bitter. Margaret cost me a deal, years ago, pushed me out of a show. I see her game, keeping you small. I want you to shine, Ava, and maybe rub it in her face. Your art, my platform, will both win. My heart leapt, my rebellion afire, Eleanor's offer a doorway to power. If it's real, I said, my voice firm, I'm in. But my show, my rules. No mum, no leaks. I need buyers, press, a stage, and I keep control. Elena nodded, her eyes steady, handing me a card. Deal. I'll fund the loft, bring top critics, invite my network, collectors, galleries. Your Phoenix piece, it's the hook. We'll make you a name, Ava, bigger than her. I took the card, my hands steady, my mind racing. This was it, the break I needed. I thought of Mum's gallery, her lies, her sabotage. Pratt, the internship, stolen. Elena was my ally, her resources my weapon. I'd paint, plan, shine, and when the show hit, Mum would see her mistake, her control gone. Lila clapped, her voice proud. Ava, you're gonna kill it. Elena's the real deal. Margaret's done and you're rising. I nodded, my throat tight, opening my sketchbook, the phoenix glowing. Let's do it, I said, my voice steady. 3 weeks, my show, my rules. I'll paint, you handle Buzz, Lila, and Elena, bring the power. Mum won't know until it's too late. Eleanor smiled, her voice warm. You're a force, Ava. I'll set the meet with buyers tomorrow. Get painting, you're the star. We walked the loft, planning. Lights, displays, my Phoenix Center stage. Lila's phone buzzed, a buyer confirming, her voice excited. Ava, it's happening! You're not just rebelling, you're ruling. I nodded, my heart set. The pain still there, but focused. Mum thought she'd won, her sabotage a victory. Eleanor's doorway changed that, giving me the tools to rise. I'd build my show, my name, and when I shone, she'd fade. The loft was my start, and I was ready to step through. No longer her daughter, but a star she couldn't dim. The loft was transformed, its brick walls now a gallery, my paintings vibrant under spotlights, the Boston night sparkling through the windows. I stood by my Phoenix piece, its fiery wings the heart of my pop-up show, my green dress bold, my heart a blazing fire. It had been 3 weeks since Elena, my ally, opened a doorway to power, funding my exhibit, bringing critics and buyers. My quiet rebellion against Mum's sabotage, her theft of my art show and internship, was now a roar. And tonight, I was reclaiming my destiny, building my name, breaking free from Margaret's control. Lila adjusted a frame, her voice buzzing. Ava, this is unreal. The place is packed. Critics, collectors, Elena's VIPs. Your Phoenix is stealing the show, and social's exploding. You're doing it, girl. I nodded, my hands steady, my voice firm. Thanks, Lila. No mom, no leaks. She doesn't know, and that's perfect. Tonight's mine, my art, my destiny. Lila's eyes gleamed, her voice fierce. Exactly. She sabotaged. You, kept you small, but you're shining. Look, 3 buyers already bidding on your pieces. I smiled. My rebellion a triumph, my heart racing. Elena had delivered, top critics, wealthy collectors, a bus that filled the loft. My flyers, Lila's posts, had drawn a crowd. My Phoenix the hook, its story, rising from betrayal mine. I'd painted non-stop, 10 pieces, each a piece of my heart. My savings poured into the loft. My name, Ava Reed, on every invite, not Margaret's. Elena approached, her blazer sharp, her smile warm. "Ava, you're a star," she said, her voice low. "The Herald's critic loves your work, wants an interview. 2 collectors are fighting over the Phoenix. 6 figures. You're not just reclaiming, you're ruling." My heart soared, my voice steady. "Thank you, Elena. Your contacts, your push. This wouldn't be here without you. I'm free, finally." She nodded, her eyes proud. "You're more than free, Ava. You're a force. Margaret's gallery is nothing to this. Keep shining, and she'll fade." The crowd milled, glasses clinking, voices praising my art. A buyer, a grey-haired woman, hugged me, her voice shaky. "Ava, your Phoenix. It's my story, rising from pain. I'm buying it for my daughter." I cried, my heart full, my destiny mine, not Mom's. Lila's phone buzzed, a text from a critic. "Ava, the Globe's calling you Boston's new voice." And, "Oh crap, Margaret's here. She just walked in." My heart stopped, my eyes darting to the door. Mom in a sleek dress, her face pale, her eyes sharp, scanning the loft. "How?" I whispered, my voice shaky, Lila's hand on mine. "No one told her." Eleanor stepped close, her voice low. "Clara, maybe? She's a spy. Stay calm, Ava. This is your night, your show. She can't touch you." I nodded, my rebellion a shield, my voice firm. "Let her see," I said, my heart pounding. "She'll know I don't need her." Margaret approached, her smile forced, her voice soft but edged. "Ava, darling, this surprise. You didn't tell me. Your art, it's nice. Why hide it?" I faced her, my voice cold, my eyes steady. "Hide? You hid me, Mom. My Pratt show, my internship. You sabotaged them, kept me your assistant. This is mine, my destiny, and you're not part of it." Her face flinched, her voice trembling, the crowd watching, whispering. "Ava, I was protecting you. Let's talk privately, please." "No," I said, my voice fierce, tears in my eyes but my heart strong. "You betrayed me, stole my dreams. I'm reclaiming them, here now, without you." A critic clapped, then another, the crowd joining, their support a wave. Margaret's eyes widened, her voice a whisper. "Ava, please, I'm your mother." I turned away, Lila's arm around me, Eleanor's nod proud. Mom backed off, the crowd parting, her presence fading. Lila hugged me, her voice excited. "Ava, you owned her. The show's a hit. Your name's everywhere. She's nothing now." I nodded, tears falling, my heart soaring. The loft was my kingdom, my phoenix, my crown. Mom's sabotage was dust, my destiny, mine. The crowd cheered, buyers bidding, critics writing, my art, my story, alive. I was Ava Reed, reclaiming my life, ready for the reckoning, my triumph just beginning. The loft was electric, the pop-up show's success still buzzing, my Phoenix painting sold for 6 figures, critics calling me Boston's new star. I stood by a quiet corner, the crowd thinning, my green dress bold, my heart a storm of triumph and pain. It had been an hour since Mom crashed my show, her face pale, her control slipping as I called out her sabotage, her theft of my Pratt show, my internship. Now, alone in the loft's back room, the mother-daughter reckoning unfolded. A clash to end her grip, to cement my destiny, free from her betrayal. Lila guarded the door, her voice low, fierce. "Ava, you sure about this? Facing her after everything? You owned her out there, but she's desperate. Might twist things." I nodded, my hands steady, my voice firm. "I have to, Lila. She sabotaged me, lied, thought she'd keep me small. I need her to hear it, see it. I'm not hers anymore." Lila's eyes gleamed, her voice proud. You're a queen, Ava. She's nothing now. Elena's got the crowd. Buyers are still bidding. Go, finish this. The door opened and Margaret walked in, her dress sleek, but her face worn, her eyes wet but sharp. Ava, she said, her voice soft, trembling. We need to talk, darling. This show, your words, you're breaking my heart. I stood tall, my voice cold, my heart pounding. Breaking your heart? You broke mine, Mom. I found your emails to Clara, Ellis, cancelling my Pratt show, my internship, calling me unreliable. You sabotaged my life, kept me your shadow, for your gallery, your ego. Her face crumpled, tears falling, her voice pleading. Ava, I was protecting you. The art world's cruel. I wanted you safe, with me. I love you. You're my daughter. Love, I shouted. My voice breaking, tears streaming, the crowd's hum distant. You stole my dreams, Mom. I trusted you, worked for you, lived for you, and you lied. Every day, while I painted, hoped, believed you. You're not my mom. You're my jailer. Lila stepped closer, her voice sharp. Margaret, you heard her. She's done with your lies. Get out. Let her shine. Margaret's eyes flashed, her voice rising desperate. Lila, stay out of this. Ava, you don't understand. I gave up everything for you. My youth, my dreams. The gallery's all I have. And you're young. You take it. Outshine me. I gasped. Her words a blade, the truth raw. Outshine you? I said, my voice steady, fierce. You were jealous, Mom? Scared I'd be better? So you crushed me, my art, my chances. That's not love. That's hate. She sobbed, her voice shaking, reaching for me. No, Ava, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. Please, let's fix this. Be a team again. I stepped back, my voice cold, my eyes locked on hers. Team? You betrayed me, kept me small to feel big. I'm done, Margaret. This is my show, my life, my destiny. You're not part of it anymore. Her face fell, her voice a whisper, the crowd's cheers filtering through. Ava, I'm your mother. You can't cut me out. I just did, I said, my voice steady, tears falling, but my heart strong. Go. You sabotaged me, but I'm free, and you'll never touch my light again. Lila opened the door, her voice firm. Time to leave, Margaret. This is Ava's night, not yours. Mom hesitated, her eyes pleading, but the crowd's applause grew, my name on their lips. She turned, her steps slow, her sob echoing, the door closing behind her. Lila hugged me, her voice proud. Ava, you did it. You face her, broke her hold. The show's yours. The critics are raving. You're a star. I nodded, my heart soaring but heavy, the reckoning complete. Eleanor entered, her voice warm. Ava, the Herald wants a feature. Buyers are begging for more. You're not just reclaiming, you're ruling. I smiled, tears drying, my destiny mine. Mom's sabotage, her lies, her jealousy, were dust. The loft was my throne, my phoenix my crown. I thought of her emails, Ellis's nod, Clara's role, her world, crumbling while mine rose. The crowd waited, my art alive, my name shining. I was Ava Reed, free, ready for the deeper truth. My triumph, just the start. The loft's back room was still, the echoes of my pop-up show's success. Sold paintings, rave reviews, lingering in the air. My phoenix piece now a symbol of my rise. I sat at a small table, my green dress swapped for jeans, my heart steady but raw from last night's reckoning with Mom, where I'd confronted her sabotage, her jealousy, and cut her out. The gallery was mine, my name Boston's new star. But a hidden motive was exposed today, a deeper truth about Margaret's betrayal, revealed by an unexpected source, reshaping my triumph, fueling my resolve to secure my destiny. Lila sat across me, her laptop open, her voice low, excited. Ava, you're everywhere. Globe, Herald, even X calls you Boston's Phoenix. Your show sold out, more buyers calling. Margaret's gone quiet, no posts, nothing. You won, girl. I nodded, my throat tight, my voice soft. Thanks, Lila, but it's not over. She's out, but I need to know why. Her jealousy, sabotaging my show, my job. Was it just ego or something more? Elena entered, her blazer crisp, her face tense, her voice urgent. Ava, I found something, she said, sliding a folder across, her eyes sharp. I didn't want to hit you post-show, but it's about Margaret, from my old gallery contacts. It's big, explains everything. My heart raced. Lila's hand on mine, my voice low, urgent. Explains what? Elena. I faced her. She admitted jealousy, keeping me small. What else is there? Elena opened the folder, pulling out letters, bank records, her voice steady but grim. Margaret wasn't just jealous. She was stealing from you, from others. These are from her gallery's early days. Letters to Clara. Her real assistant, not just a spy. Margaret took your trust fund, Ava, your dad's money, meant for your art school, and used it to start her gallery. I gasped, my hands shaking, tears burning, the records brutal. Transfers $200,000 from my fund to her account, dated when I was 16, her signature. My trust fund, I said, my voice breaking. Dad left that for me, for my dreams. She stole it, built her gallery, while I worked for her. Thought she loved me. Lila's face hardened, her voice fierce. She's a thief, Ava. The gallery, her dream. It's your money, your future she stole. And sabotaging you, Pratt, the internship, to keep you close, so you'd never know. Eleanor nodded, her voice soft. There's more. Clara's letter. She quit last year, guilty. Said Margaret planned to keep Ava dependent, fearing you'd outshine her or worse, uncover the theft. Ellis, her consultant, was her accountant, hiding the funds, keeping you busy with fake tasks. My world tilted, tears spilling, the hidden motive a knife. I thought of Mom's smile, her protection, her lies. Pratt, the internship, my trust fund, all stolen, not just from jealousy but greed, fear I'd learn the truth. How could she? I said, my voice shaky, my heart raw. I was her daughter, Lila, not her enemy. She built her life on my money, my dreams, and crushed me to hide it. Lila hugged me, her voice steady. You're not crushed, Ava. You fought, built this show, your name. She's exposed and you're free, shining brighter than her. Eleanor slid the folder to me, her voice firm. Take this to a lawyer, Ava. It's fraud, theft, maybe more. Clara's willing to testify, anonymously. Margaret's gallery, her name, it's crumbling, and you can seal it, legally, publicly. I nodded, my tears drying, my pain afire, my rebellion complete but evolving. Mom's deeper motive, theft, greed, fear, was the truth behind her sabotage, and I'd use it, ensure her ruin, secure my crown. I thought of my show, my Phoenix, my platform rise up, now inspiring thousands. I'd won, but this truth fueled a new fight, to lead, to heal, to rise higher. Lila's phone buzzed, a news alert. Margaret's gallery, under audit. Whispers of fraud, her posts gone. She's fading, Lila said, her voice proud. You broke her, Ava, and you're just starting. I stood, my voice steady, my heart strong. I'll take the letters, Eleanor, to a lawyer, the press. She stole my trust fund, my life. But I'm standing. My show's mine, my destiny's mine, and I'll make sure she's gone. The loft was my throne, the city my kingdom. Mum's motive exposed, her betrayal bare. I was wounded but not broken, ready to rule, my triumph just the beginning. The new gallery was a beacon, its glass walls gleaming under Boston's morning sun. My sign bold, Ava Reed Studio and Gallery. I stood by my Phoenix painting, now the centerpiece. My heart full, a sketch of Lily, a nod to another story's strength, on the wall. It had been 3 months since my pop-up show, since I faced Mom in the reckoning, since Clara's letters exposed her theft of my trust fund, her motive to keep me small. Margaret was gone. Her gallery bankrupt. Her name ash. And I'd triumphed in her absence, my empire built, my destiny mine, a queen free from her sabotage. Lila burst in, her arms full of flowers, her voice proud. Ava, your grand opening's today. The studio's packed. Critics, buyers, rise up. Fans, your podcast is #1, posts trending globally. You're a queen, triumphant. I smiled, tears pricking my eyes, my voice steady. We did this, Lila. You, Elena, Clara, me. From her lies, her theft, to this. I'm whole. She hugged me, her voice soft. You're more than whole, Ava. You're ruling, building something bigger than her, for you, for everyone. The crowd filled the gallery, toasting my opening, my paintings, new works, bold, raw, selling fast. I took the stage, my voice clear, strong. Thank you, Boston, I said, the room hushing. A year ago, my mother, Margaret Reed, sabotaged my life, stole my trust fund, my dreams, to keep her gallery, her name. She betrayed me, but I rose, built this studio, rise up, a platform for us, betrayed but unbroken, triumphant in her absence. The applause roared, cameras flashing, Eleanor's nod proud, Lila cheering. I told it all, Mom's emails, her jealousy, Clara's truth, my show, the reckoning, the fraud exposed. We're not victims, I said, my voice fierce. We're queens, building empires from pain. Join me, rise, triumph. A woman approached after, her voice shaky. Ava, your story saved me. I left my controlling mom, opened a shop, because of you. I hugged her, tears falling, my heart full. This was my triumph. Not just the gallery, but purpose, lifting others as Lila, Elena, Clara had lifted me. Elena joined us, her voice warm. Ava, the collective's offering a solo show, global tour, your name everywhere. Your studio's booked. Critics want exclusives. You're not just free. You're a star. I nodded, my throat tight, my voice steady. Thank you, Elena. For the loft, the contacts, believing in me. This gallery, rise up. It's ours, for every woman she tried to dim. At dinner, Lila, Elena, and my dad toasted, their voices warm. Dad squeezed my hand, his eyes wet. You're my hero, Ava. You rose, made me proud. I smiled, my voice soft. For you, for me, for every daughter she betrayed. Lily's sketch, a sun, hung in my office, a symbol of strength, though she was from another tale. My apartment, bright and mine, waited, a home Mum couldn't touch. I checked my phone. A new buyer, a Netflix offer for Rise Up, messages from women inspired. Margaret was gone, vanished after the audit. Her fraud charges pending, her gallery shuttered, her name erased. I opened my laptop, drafting a new Rise Up post. She sabotaged me, I wrote, but I triumphed, built my empire in her absence. Rise with me, claim your destiny. I hit publish, the likes flooding, each a brick in my kingdom. Lila raised her glass, her voice proud. To Ava, triumphant, queen of her destiny. I clinked my glass, my heart light, the reckoning's wound healed, my gallery, my crown. I was Ava Reed, queen of my studio, my empire shining, ready for the future, triumphant not by her, but by me, victorious, unbreakable forever.